Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, February 8, 2023. You can be motivated by ideas, studies, projects, or interests now, and you're gaining perspective today rather than looking too closely at the details. Conversations, shared ideas, and musings are imaginative and comforting. You could enjoy and benefit from a particularly accepting energy in a relationship. Connections and interactions can be on the unusual side but pleasantly so, and sharing varied viewpoints with others can be especially rewarding. There's something to learn by keeping your mind open today. Look for ideas for opportunities to create and share, although they may also quite naturally flow to you. While you genuinely want to get along with others and smooth over differences later today, however, there can be difficulties coming to a place of agreement or understanding. It's temporary, but it's probably best to jump to conclusions. Embrace the kind and compassionate energy whispering throughout the cosmos today. You'll wish to swim through the soft vibrations. Mental Mercury continues to soar through your solar house of relationships, finally at a much brisker pace. Our cosmic messenger planet will blow kisses in a sextile over to Neptune, the planet of compassion. This ensures that you'll be feeling the urge to pursue adventure and new horizons with your lover at your side. However, if single, you may be inspired to pursue someone who is out of your normal type or venture onto a vacation. Love could be found by looking in unknown territory. Charge on. Now is the time to pitch to your commitments. If you have something in mind, then you should bring it up in conversation when Mercury in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces. You have a few dreams that are worth pursuing in your professional journey. But you will need to be more open and communicative about what you want to pursue. Talk to your constituents or go over your professional arrangements to see if you can fit your plans into your existing commitments. If not, then have an open mind about creating a new arrangement to further your career path. Before leaving your income sector today, the moon will clash with Saturn in your financial sector, something they have done every 4 weeks for much of the last 3 years. Yet as the moon wraps up a full moon that has generated more momentum on the income front than you realize, Saturn is moving into the final 4 weeks of a financial boot camp that began in 2020. This has been the push that both sides of the financial fence needed. Today's planetary alignment can make relationships challenging. You may feel that people aren't sharing with you as openly as you would like, and it's hard to get them to do so without making yourself vulnerable. Do not stand around waiting for someone to say the right thing. Continue to do what is right for you physically. Get out and get fresh air, do your exercise, and eat right. Eventually this transit will pass, and you will want to be ready for that. Sometimes the workload just gets to be too much and you feel the need to escape to a simpler atmosphere. With the essence of this day around you, this can be expected. Take comfort from your family and close friends today, especially if they don't place conditional acceptance or expectations upon you. It is okay to admit to yourself and to them that you sometimes wish you were able to spend more time at home instead of in the office. Before leaving Cancer over the weekend, the moon clashed with Mercury and Pluto in your relationship sector, something that with each monthly visit can push some buttons. However, if this flushed out any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs, the timing couldn't be better with Mercury, the planet of communication, not only in his final days but heading into his last alignment with Pluto, the planet of change and revolution here in our life. They may have aligned 21 times over the last 15 years, making this an annual event, but this is the time that needs to count. In a case of perfect timing, the moon not only returns to your communication sector during Mercury's final days in your relationship sector, but just as he is moving into his last alignment with Pluto here in our lifetime. With no planetary activity in your communication sector and Mercury, the planet of communication, leaving your relationship sector later in the week, this is the start of an all-out effort to get the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury in Capricorn and Neptune in Pisces alignment may bring a lot of confusion and unclear thinking. The influence of Neptune can make you feel more imaginative, but it can also blur the lines between reality and fantasy. On this day, you may struggle to make sense of your emotions and thoughts, making it difficult to connect with your inner voice or intuition. It's essential to remember that this is a temporary phase and that things will become clearer soon. In this state of mind, you may be prone to overthinking and anxiety. You may feel overly sensitive to criticism or rejection, leading you to isolate yourself from others. However, it's important to keep in mind that Neptune can also bring compassion, empathy, and creativity. To make the most of this day, it would be best to focus on activities that allow you to express your creative side. Pursuing creative projects, such as writing, painting, or music, can help you connect with your intuition and find balance. Avoid making any significant decisions or engaging in conflicts, as this alignment can cause misunderstandings and miscommunication. In conclusion, Mercury in Capricorn and Neptune in Pisces alignment is a time to reflect, meditate, and connect with your inner self. Embrace the dreamy and imaginative energy, but also be mindful of the potential confusion and anxiety that may arise. Trust in the universe and let things unfold naturally, knowing that clarity and stability will return soon. In the morning, the Leo moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius, offering a moody start to the day. Despite our best efforts, we imagine ourselves to be neglected or unseen by those in our communities. Due to feeling slighted, a bitter tone can creep into our conversations. When others distance themselves from our petulant attitude, being snubbed becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Following this aspect's perfection, the moon enters a void period lasting until afternoon. It may be better to spend this time solo. Use the morning for activities that light you up, instead of seeking to impress your audience. The more you do the things that bring you joy without expectation of attention or accolades, the more others will be drawn into your orbit. You're a real social butterfly but have perhaps neglected one or two relationships recently. You need to reconnect with these people and get in touch. The chances of resolving a dispute among family or friends for once and for all are high. You experience a remarkable period of agreement and unity that has a moderating effect on any future developments. Later on, Mercury in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces, the final of 3 aspects highlighting creative inspiration and self-editing. The first pass occurred on December 24th, and the second pass occurred on January 1st with Mercury in retrograde motion. Look back to these dates to make personal connections. Did you have any inspired ideas that arose during this time? Did any visions arrive intuitively during meditation? Did you entertain any conversations with loved ones around artistic or spiritual projects? These discussions help you to realize where your concept required refinement before it could be initiated. Now that you have polished your design, you are clear to proceed. Keep in mind that whatever you manifest through this transit will be more of a slow, ongoing process than a rush to completion.